Just want to bring you more on that Airbus deal now. Joining me on the phone from Toulouse is IndiGo President Aditya Ghosh. Aditya, thank you so much for joining us. So, to begin with, this is clearly a massive order with Airbus, and I guess you would say it's money well spent.
Yeah, I hope so. With 10 to 15% promised fuel savings, I certainly hope that, we spend some money at the right place.
So talk to me a little bit more about this deal, how IndiGo Airlines will benefit from it, and what you're hoping to achieve in the short to medium-term future.
So, Maryam, actually, we ordered the first 100 aircraft back in 2005, and we ran out of that order in 2015 or so. So we needed to kind of plan for the next stage of our growth. And last month in December, Airbus announced the Neo as an option on the A320. So we have a 100% A320 fleet. So this allows us that once we consume the first 100 aircraft, this allows us to kind of maintain that commonality of fleet with the Airbus A320. But with this new engine option, or the Neo as they call it, and the promised double-digit fuel savings, that's a kind of a fundamental leap in the way airplanes get made and flown. So, and India, we are seeing a 15% year-on-year growth in traffic. Ourselves, as the largest low-fare carrier in the country, we're seeing a much larger growth rate. So we needed to get kind of prepared well in advance to take advantage of this, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Tell me more, Mr. Ghosh, about the next stage, as you put it, in the company's growth, the company's expansion. What do you think is going to be driven by?
So, Maryam, we surpassed the national carrier last month to become the third largest airline in the country. We are certainly the largest low-fare carrier. So if all goes kind of as things are going now, sometime later in this year or early part of next year, we should become the largest airline operating in India, with a country which is 1.1 billion people, highly underserved airline market. And if we can come up with a product that is low fares and sticks to good customer service, then we've, I think, got something that we can write home about.
You say if all goes to plan.
Essentially,
yes, please.
Essentially adding about 50% of capacity in this coming year itself, and then kind of gradually moving it up 8 or 10 aircraft every year for the next 15 years or so.
Mr. Ghosh, you said if all goes to plan, you could become the largest or one of the largest domestic carriers in India. So tell me a little bit about the risks to growth, to the positive scenario that you described.
Well, the positive scenario is essentially the massive demand in passenger traffic and the fact that there's not as much capacity. The only thing that could go wrong is high fuel and prices, and that's of course something that is common to airlines around the world, and we are no exception. Only that if we can keep our costs lower than the next boy on the table, then we are able to absorb that fuel cost spike better than someone else. So hopefully, we should be able to kind of navigate through this.
Aditya Ghosh, CEO of IndiGo Airlines, great to get your thoughts on this deal that has been struck with Airbus, worth, $15 billion, the largest commercial deal in aviation history. Thanks so much.